Good afternoon, guys. Hey, everyone. How y'all doing? It's me, Young Leo here. You're watching my channel, Automoto Sport channel. And today is another day where I kind of work on my 98 Eclipse, Mitsubishi Eclipse here. Um, Pretty good day. I just had to wait a little bit later because it was sunny earlier. And right after this, I'm going to work on my mom's car. On the restoring the headlights, but for now I want to show you guys on this video. I've been wanting to do this um, forever, like since my car has been rebuilt it, and I just got a chance, the time to kind of work on it so I can pass inspection because this is causing my inspection to fail and finish up the rebuild because this is the only problem that's showing the code when I do the scan, when I scan my car, and the code is going up to be P, let's see, what is it? P0500. That's what it is. And it's the VSS. It is the vehicle speed sensor. If you got to notice that for this model Eclipse, that code will be the vehicle speed sensor. And I I probably have some picture when I took it when doing the scanning and stuff. But I think I made a video when I was scanning when I went to the car show and I had to scan it and it comes up to the code uh, 0P0500. That's what it is. And basically it's just a common code for for this type of car model speed sensor faulty. So I hope that's all that's gonna be. And let's see, this video probably going to be a few part two because I'm gonna diagnose it and show you guys how to do it too. I just learned how to do it too. I'm not the pro at it, okay? So if some of you guys out there, think that I'm like a pro or whatever, I'm just starting just like everyone else. I'm not trying to say or be like I know everything, okay? So for some of you guys or haters or putting negative comments or dislike, instead of thumbs up, they just, thumbs down or dislike. I don't really care, you guys are allowed to do that. But for the people who like, thumb down, I don't even know who you are, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna be, move on with whatever I do because you guys are obviously, you know, I don't want to say you guys are nobody or nothing, but that's just to motivate me to make more videos because the more hater and the more, negative, it's just gonna make me rise up. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. So I careless about it. Okay. So you guys just go ahead and, dislike or, unlike or whatever with my video. It's up to you guys because I don't know who you are. I don't even know some of the name that dislike. It's not even show up whenever they dislike, and some of my subscriber, I don't even know most of them, like for subscriber who probably dislike my video or whatever, I don't really care because I don't know who you guys are, but it's a motivator for me because of you guys that motivated me to make my videos and move on with my channel. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. So peace, move on with your life. I'm not hesitating or anything like that. Life's too short to be hesitating and hating on people anyway. So I hope some of you guys out there realize, you know, that's what it is. Um, if you really rethink about it. But anyway, I'm not here uh, to teach you guys how to live and all that. I'm here to show and share with you guys my videos, what I do with my vehicles that I've after I rebuilt it and how I do it, showing you guys step by step what I do, how I do, and what I know with my knowledge. Okay, so just go ahead and share knowledge too. If you guys think or know something better than what I know, or at least if I'm making this video and you guys think, you guys know something that I don't know, go ahead, don't hesitate and share your information. Share what you know, okay? You might teach someone a lesson. You might show someone and help someone, just like me, I'm helping other people, so I expect other people to help me back too whenever I need help. So this video is kind of like something that I need you guys to put some comments and show me what you know, so I can move on and fix this problem here with my car. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and go ahead and keep watching the videos. I hope I'll make this video really, really, informative and not wasting much time. Okay. Um, so let's go straight into what I do here. I've done some research, and you guys can Google and YouTube too. There's several YouTube videos out there, especially two of the main YouTube video that I research and find out about how to check and replace and fix the VSS, which is the vehicle speed sensor on one of these Eclipse model cars. Well, when they do it, it was a different type of car, but it was kind of like the same type of deal. It was same type of harness wire and the same types of speed sensor that I was watching. So I was thinking, it's probably be the same thing if I checked it like that. For the what is it? One of the YouTube videos about checking the speed sensor input. I don't know why he put input. I guess is he checking the input sensor, but what I'm having a problem here is the output sensor. Okay, the output, because some transmissions, especially like automatic transmission, that has an input speed sensor and then have an output speed sensor. I don't know exactly where it's at. It will be on the transmission too, either on the bottom or the top. I don't know. Different transmission on different car are differently. Okay, but especially my vehicle, my car here, the 98 Mitsubishi Eclipse, the manual 5-speed, the transmission, all I know is there's two plug. Okay, one plug is the output and the other plug sensor is the input. To my knowledge is um well, let's see, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's really, really like on the way here. um let's see if I can show you guys where it's at. Oh, it's so hard to see, guy. um right here in the front right of the transmission, if you on the 98 Eclipse, okay, like my car, manual transmission, that's one of the transmission. I don't know if it's a sensor, but it has the the plug connector pin wire that's from the PCM, which is from the computer. I think this is it right here. Every wire, every harness wire comes to this computer. This is called PCM. Okay. Now, one of my transmission VSS, vehicle speed sensor on the transmission, the output one, the one I have problem with the check engine and all that, it connect to this PCM too. So I've already took out, I believe it's called the output sensor, the output VSS sensor on the transmission, and this is the wire right here that I took off. So this is what happened, guys. um, I have a code when I scan it. That's the only one code I had. I had two code before, but now I only have one code, which is the P0500, and that is the vehicle speed sensor code. Okay, and that's what it is. And I have to fix that. How do I fix it? There's many ways and problem why um, I need to fix, and why, and how do you do it? Okay, so the VSS sensor, you can find out and check how see if it's broke before I even buy a new sensor. The output sensor on the transmission, I can't show to you guys right now because the battery is blocking. I did took out the battery and the intake too, as you guys can see it. I took it out, and I took the harness wire off of that sensor. That's why I got it out here, because it's all the way down there. You can't get to this wire unless you take all the batteries. Um and I did that, and I just happened to put the battery back so I can do some battery checking with the voltage and all that. I'll show you guys. I'll probably take picture or make videos when I take this battery off again if I have to, so I can show you guys where exactly is that speed sensor is at. I should make a video while I have the battery off first, and then make a video again, like right now. You know what's right now, because you guys can't really see the speed sensor with the battery like this, because it's underneath. It's just right underneath the battery. Okay, and it's called an output VSS, vehicle speed sensor. It's right on top of the transmission. You can't miss it. It has one bolt on to that sensor, and the connector is right here. You see, this is the harness wire connector. It has 3 pin prong on it, 3 wires. The black, the yellow, white stripe, and the yellow. And each car wire colors are different, but basically they are just the black or like for grounding, voltage grounding, and the yellow with the yellow with the white stripe, which is gonna be your signal, and the yellow, pure yellow, is just gonna be uh, power, 12-volt power volt period. You know, just pure 12-volt. And different vehicle differently. Like the one I checked on YouTube, the guy tested his wire, his speed sensor wire, on his car. I forgot what it was, what kind of car it was. It's like a 94 or something. And his wire are different. They're 3 wires too. He has 3 wires too, but they're his 3 wires are different. He had a black, and he had the red and yellow. See that? I don't have a red on mine. I have a yellow with the white stripe and the yellow. He have black, red, and yellow. And I have the black, yellow with white stripe and the yellow. So I'm assuming my black is gonna be for ground, and yellow white stripe will be signal, and my yellow solid will be the 12-volt DC voltage. Okay, and I've already checked it. Since I took it off, how you do it, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so um, the first thing is, if you not already took off your battery, you know, I took off my battery and my brackets, because I have my brackets and my battery holder like right here, so I have to take all that off. Okay, my video is kind of jumping. Okay, I'm trying to make it less than 20 or 30 minutes because my memories only have that much left. So if you not already took out the brackets and all that, go ahead and take it out. And if your intake's on the way, like my car was, my engine right here, it's on the way, so I have to move it aside. Okay. In some case, some car you have to move everything away to get in down into the transmission VSS. Okay. And then you're gonna have to take out this prong right here to test it before you ever have to buy, you know, trying to order you a brand new VSS sensor. That thing costs $100 for my car. I don't know about other cars, but it cost me $100. Like an automatic car will cost a little bit less, but for a manual car like my car, I don't know why it costs so much. And it seems like this is the only sensor, sensor that's on the transmission. The other one, I don't think it's the input or any sensor really. It's just a plug onto the transmission. It is have another wire, but it's something else. I forgot what it is. I have to research, but I doubt that plug is bad. I noticed it's the speed sensors that bad under my battery here on top of the transmission, and it's $100. It cost me $85 if I order at O'Reilly. That's the cheapest place, and AutoZone $95. The dealership will be like $130. So why would I go to a dealership? I'm gonna order if mine's bad after I check out, and I already check out my wire and all that, and it seems good. So I'm assuming is the speed sensor that goes bad, and I'm gonna buy from O'Reilly because it's only $85. I come pick it up when I order it. It includes the limit lifetime warranty, and if something happened, like if it don't fit or it don't work on my cars, I can just always go ahead and go back and return it for my money back or whatever, whenever I want to. It's limit lifetime, so it don't matter whenever I return it. Okay, so I think that's where I'm gonna buy it if I'm pretty sure my speed sensor is bad. Let's see what else. So you have to check the speed sensor on O'Reilly. See, they have the exact same speed sensor that is on the car, okay, the vehicle. Now I already checked on it. I'm gonna make a videos when I go inside my house and look at eBay or O'Reilly and show you guys the comparison, okay? To compare which speed sensor is what. and I'll show you how it looks like and all that too. And I already got it uh, in O'Reilly website, and I'm going to show you guys too. Okay, so as far as I know, I've been checking it for the past hours or so. It's kind of different because when I look at the guy video, um, he showed me how he checked his black ground wire, which is continuity. But when I check on mine with the ohm, he checked on his using ohm too. Now, how you check it using your multimeter is, you know, you got to turn the key on. Okay, let me do this so you guys can see it. Okay, so my battery is connected, and now I put the key in my car. Okay, and turn it to on. Don't start it, just turn it to on. Okay, when I turn it to on, all my lights inside my car is turned on, right? Just turn it on. Okay, just turn it where it says on, second knot. Okay, and just leave it like that, and that way it makes the battery charge. That way the battery now is working. If you don't turn on the key and you're trying to use your multimeter and test whatever, it's not gonna work because there's no voltage. There'll be like a 1 voltage, okay, if you don't turn on the key. Now I just turn on the key, my battery should be charging, and I should have more voltage going on the whole car now, and it should be around 11 or 12 volt at least. Okay, if it's not, something wrong with your car, okay, or you got a weak battery. So right now I turn my car keys on, and I'm going to check the speed sensor connector. Now this wire connector, it's coming from this PCM computer on my car's computer. Okay, that's where it's coming from. It's all this big wire right here. All this big wire right here. Three of those wire, it's here. It's from this VSS connector plug right here. That's where it's coming from. Okay, and now the sensor is just inside. It's just on top of the transmission along by itself without plugging this in. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm not checking the speed sensor because right now I can check the speed sensor, but that won't be continuity or whatever. So the best thing to do is check your harness wire from your car's computer. Okay, the wire from your PCM. See if it's the chip in there is broke or any wire in there has shortages or whatever by checking these three pin right there. So my pins right here, the black wire is in the middle. That's what I'm going to check. The black wire is in the middle, and the yellow and the white stripe is on the left side, and the yellow solid is on the right side right here. So how I do it is I check it through this pin right there. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn my multimeter to on and set it to ohms. This is where it's ohm. Okay, ohm is where I'm gonna show you how to use a multimeter too. The ohm is where it has this little ring thing right there, like a headphone. Now set it to 200. That's the lowest, because I want to check for 12 volts or under, around 200, not more than that. So I'm just going to set it to 200, and then connect my positive and negative wire to my multimeter, of course. And what I want to do is running the negative black wire from the multimeter. I want to use another alligator wire too, just to clip it. And on the other end over here, I clip it to my negative battery. And of course, you got to know both of my positive and negative wire are connected to my battery. Okay, just like normal. Okay, now I'll go ahead and connect my the negative alligator wire to my negative battery wire right there. Okay, that way I have ground. Okay, so that's a good ground. It should be a good ground. So now I'll just go ahead and take my red leads and test. First of all, test for ohms. So I would test for the black wire. I wrote it down too. I wrote down everything. Okay, right here on the paper. So the black should be ohms, and the yellow should be 12 volt power, and the yellow and the white should be signal wire. Okay, and I don't know my wire probably different than the other guy in YouTube wires, okay? But I'll show you what's the difference. And I don't know if this is right or not. If you guys see something wrong, let me know, okay? But when I connect it to ohm, I go ahead and use my red leads and put it onto the pin, the black wire pin, and looks what happened. I put it onto the black ground wire pin, okay? And I got 12.1 volts. Okay, I don't know why I say 12.1 volt when I plug the black pin, but the black pin should be continuity, just like the guy on YouTube showed me. When he checked on the black wire, that's continuity, but he was using a different multimeter. His multimeter is just beeping, or his digital number is just jumping. Mine doesn't do that. Mine just have 12.1 volt. So I don't know if that's normal or not on different speed sensor. I mean, different harness wire and different multimeter. It could be differently. I don't know because he have different wires. He have like a black, yellow, and a red. And on my speed sensor harness wire is black, yellow, and white and yellow stripe. So that's just totally different. And so I just checked my black wire. I have 12.1. I'm assuming that's good because it's 12 volt. Okay. Um, Now I'm gonna set and check my the yellow, which is the power. It should be a 12 volt power DC. That's DC voltage, okay? And I'm showing I have 7 point something volts the last time I checked it. So now I'm gonna check again. The yellow wire should be on the right side. Now look what happened. Now I gotta set my multimeter too to 20. Okay, I want to set it to 20. Okay, 20 DC volt. Okay, so now I'm taking my red lead and plug into the yellow pin right there, and looks what I'm getting is reading 7.65. Okay, that's the power. Why is it 7.65? I has the same thing, 7.6 right there too. Now it should be 12 volt power, isn't that right, guys? The yellow should be 12 volt, right? That's my power line. Why is it reading 7.6? That's make me think that it's my power wire on the yellow wire is kind of weak. So what's weak inside of this PCM might be weak, okay? So something wrong with the chip in here. That's making my wires weak, my power wires weak. Other than that, I did something wrong. Like testing, how I test is wrong, okay? You gotta let me know, okay? And the last thing I should check is the signal wire. And I'm assuming the signal wire is the yellow white stripe. Okay, same setting with the DVC voltage 20. Okay, I'm not set anything. It's just gonna be the same setting. So I'm plugging that my positive red leads uh, onto the yellow white stripe. And looks what I'm reading, 5.51. That's exactly close to what I had an hour ago. Okay, that's the signal voltage, and that's good. That's what you should have. The signal should have around 5 volt, and I'm receiving 5.5 volt on the signal, so that's good. That's on the good side. So now I have a question about the yellow wire. Why is it showing me 7.5 voltage only? Shouldn't it be 12 voltage? Is there something wrong here? Is it? I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything wrong. And at this point, I'm pretty sure it's the PCM that's weak. I probably need a new PCM. This piece right here, this computer PCM. And that makes me think why before when the guy sold to me this car for so cheap, darn cheap, because there's something wrong with the car. They can't fix it. If they fix it, they have to buy something expensive, which is kind of like this PCM here. If you buy a new PCM, that's another $200, a used one, and you have and it's hard to find too. You have to find someone sell it for used. Sometimes people, I did some research. People go ahead and buy them um, a different model PCM on a different Eclipse, like a GSX Eclipse or a GSX Eclipse or a GST Turbo Eclipse PCM or motherboard, you could say it. I don't know if this is the motherboard or not, but I'm assuming this is the motherboard, the PCM computer. If not, there's another like motherboard inside the car somewhere on the passenger side, which I never get into it. I don't think there's one in there either. But this is kind of like a motherboard here, okay? The PCM, the computer. I don't know why the Eclipse had it installed. They had to install it out here, under the hood, because rain and water gets in so easily. I don't know why, they set it up to be installed under the hood, like right here, that's just not good, okay? Most motherboard I know on most vehicles, they put it inside the car, not outside under the hood, okay? So, a couple of things. Something could be wrong, okay? I don't think it's my multimeter testing and all that is wrong or anything, because I'm having power and all that. And to me, it should be good. And at this point right now, I should just go ahead and call ORAD it up and order that speed sensor, that output speed sensor, like $80, $90, and just go ahead and swap it and see how it does. Because ever since I rebuilt my car, that happens, that code showed up, and I never changed it. I have never changed that. So that could be the problem. I should go ahead and replace that speed sensor and see what's happening. See if my odometer, because right now my odometer, it's not working. Okay, inside my car, like my mileage odometer and my miles per hour odometer, the needle, is not jumping up and down when I drive, okay? And the odometer on the mileage telling me how much mile I drive and all that, it's not working either. So the only thing that's working is my RPM and a bunch of those lights. That's about it. But I'm assuming right now the the what is it, the cruise control is not working because of that VSS, because of that sensor is not working. That's why my cruise is not working, because I checked um, my cruise control on the highway last week. I trying to test to see if my cruise control is working. It's not working. So a lot of people say the reason why the cruise control is not working because of the VSS, the vehicle speed sensor, is not working. That's why it's not working. And it's making the odometer inside not jumping either. So the best thing is to replace the speed sensor, the output speed sensor on the transmission for my car. Okay? All right, guys. So that's it for the testing on the multimeter. And the very next thing I should do is take out my battery, get down to the speed sensor, we take it off, lose it off, take it off, check it. It should be oil around the speed sensor too when I take it off. I should be really carefully on doing that. Don't let it drop the gear or anything, because there's a gear attached below that. And I'm going to upload this video, and I'm going to make a next video showing you guys when I'm there, okay? Like take out the battery and take out the speed sensor and show you guys, and then go ahead and show you guys when I go online, show you guys what speed sensor to order and all that too, and then just continue on from there. All right, guys. It's a long video, guys, because it's a multitask video, because I've got to do a lot of things here to test, to show and let you guys know how to do it and how I do it. All right, and that's it for now, guys. Just remember, follow all the steps, and you should be good. Okay. See you on the next one.